Listen to me. Elsewhere. How can you come from the CDC? The CDC is having a lawmaker sitting already. You say you want to take over.
No, but I mean,
it makes me,
that is right.
Okay, why do you ask them? Why do you want to take over? You have the right. I 100% plus agree that you have the right.
Okay.
But what wrong is he doing, and the rights you can bring in to do better?
But it happens in the case of Representative Carlos Gray and Rufus Newell.
Representative Gray and Rufus Newell. This is Solomon George. I'm not Rufus Newell. I am Solomon George, and I'm telling them who want to run against me. Who can
they are encourage that in time past where physicians have to bring down physicians. That have been the order of the day.
But guess what? That rubbish is not going on anymore. Right now, we crush our differences in-house, fix things, and ensure that we become we begin to look positive in the eyes of our people.
Who do you go for primaries?
Yeah, we go for primaries.
Yes, well, I mean, so it means that the primary.
I say, listen to me. Let me call their names. I'm afraid. Andrew Ngolo, Samba Juma, Kebe, how do you call it? Kebe what? Kebe Kodi. They are there to put money for primaries. Imagine that is not part of my party.
Okay.
Imagine that is a nobody. Don't call me.
It's very much clear that several of you lawmakers currently for the CDC will have to go back because those differences we crashed out.
We've crashed out our differences, but the document we turn over to the NEC with regards to the coalition.
Okay.
It says that the sitting lawmaker, the three parties or whatever amount of parties will come later on and join us in make us 10, have agreed that the sitting lawmakers will take the seat because we need experienced people to form a part of the government.
Okay. What do you make of the ticket of Ambassador George Weah and Senator Joel Taylor?
Well, for me, it's NIKESRGA, nice sign.
Yeah. You don't worry about the comments made by. No, I won't go. Okay, so but.
I didn't give me the
I don't. Okay, so
yeah.
Okay, let's go there. Allen White. Yeah.
Oh, you mean this guy who sits on the air and talk big talk? You talk about the guy who is here telling people what to do in Liberia. Allen White is a nobody. Let him go to blazes. We can't sit here all the time and white people come and dictate to us. Allen White is a nobody. He's one of the most stupendous outsiders.
One thing I've been is influencing Liberia. You say you always come to Liberia and tell people to do what? So who are those that you tell to do things?
They know themselves. Allen White is not going to tell us what will happen.
Does he have that influence to tell anybody what to do?
No, my brother, this is, talking is free. I'm talking for free. So when you give him the mic, he says what he thinks he has to say. Let me tell you something about these white people. During the war period, I was dividing rights. I was the self-leader. And you had this Sean Deveron guy. Sean Deveron was one of the biggest criminals the UN ever put out as their ambassador. He died in Sudan. Go and check how he died. They knocked at his door and bust his head. I told my zonal leader then, Robert Massey, I said, this Sean Deveron is a criminal. The BBC came to interview me on him. I told her I don't want to talk. I was coaching my team then, and I think it were Uhuru Kings or RE. I was coaching at the YMCA. The BBC asked Robert Murphy. I told them Sean Deveron was a criminal, and he died as a criminal. Look, let me tell you something. The United Nations, one of the biggest tutu club we have in the world, they do things, most times undemocratically. If the United Nations is correct, let them go and unseat Yahya Jammeh right now.
Representative George, you really think Ambassador George Weah is capable of running Liberia?
If Samuel Taylor was capable, let me tell you something. Academia has failed us in this country. People came here with big book business, with a big bag.
So the election is not about education.
It's about somebody who has love for the people of Liberia.
What is the love Ambassador Weah has for this country?
He has spoken it to you before. He paid some of your bills to the FIFA and whatever it is.
Yeah.
Whether you reimburse him afterwards, but the time that he paid it, you could not pay. And he paid those bills. And it was on behalf of FIFA. Madam Helen Johnson was here. They were outside there working with the World Bank and they didn't do anything of such.
So let's look at his law for county. He has become senator for Motorado County. Can you speak to some of the things that he has done that could really reflect his leadership ability?
When allotments are made by the county to the senators, the two senators, they divide their earnings or what is given them. Because the cat is not giving them, but they are told that you have $5 here. They will divide it among the 17 districts to be used for the people.
County
development for yes.
Well, that's what they do.
Yes. The two senators.
You mean Senator
Geraldine Doe, Sherry, and Ambassador Weir.
So they share what is the MSN?
Yeah, they divide it amongst the 17 districts and say, look, you can use it for the people.
Ever since we have took power at the Liberian Senate, level of Liberian Senate, we don't have much of him in terms of advocacy.
You see, Ambassador Weir is a silent advocate. I can tell you plainly, there were times I get angry with him and say, oh, you are too compromising. Ambassador Weir has been working even with the president of Liberia. As negative as CDC has been, Ambassador Weir has been working with the president. She cannot call this morning or make somebody to call and say, Ambassador Weir has not been working with her. Since he came there, he said, look, he may call me and say, solo. Amen. You got to leave it Umayahu. Yes, you got to leave it Umar do a job.
Okay.
We got to work with the people. If we want to take over the
people. You listen to him?
Yes. We got to work with the people. We got to work with the people.
So that is collaborative effort in seeing this country move forward.
Exactly.
So in Ambassador Weir, one way or other could be one of the regime collaborators that other will look at?
Well, if you call that regime collaborator, then it's your business. But guess what happens? There are times we need to work with Madam Skelly in order for our people to benefit.
Okay. Let's get to the lines and hear what the public has to say to you, Representative George.
I'm here.
If you would like to read it out.
0775-373657. 0775-373657. 0775